I'm Neil Gupta.
One is for recording, one is for
I need to put both. I'm sorry? Well, I think for recording it's required. Otherwise, no. Yeah, I think I'll introduce myself. I am Neil Gopte. I am the founder of KMIT, Keshav Memorial Institute of Technology. It's a very new college compared to many of the people here. We are just 5 years old, 2007. In fact, our second batch would graduate this year. I also run a couple of software companies in the area of telecom, basically telecom network management. Now what I want to do here is, just since it's a exercise where we want to share skills relevant to mobile computing and networking, I would focus on what KMIT is doing at the moment on mobile computing. A little while ago, we introduced what is called as KMIT TV, which was basically a massive e-learning portal with cloud computing as a base, with lectures which are JNTU oriented, and with professor on call, a testing system. This was introduced about a year and a half back. It has got tremendous response. Currently, it is a cloud-based framework which is having close to, last count, about 20,000 active participants from the JNTU community per se, because they follow that syllabus. What we are trying to do, coming to the mobile computing space, and we are already working on this, is converting the flex-based front end, which is a rich internet application-based front end, to an Android-based front end. So the idea is, in Hyderabad we have a situation where colleges are situated about 2 hours away from the city. I have always felt that we have to address this need. 2 hours from the city, 2 hours back is 4 hours. 4 hours of productive time of our young students is getting lost in doing nothing, chit-chatting and all that kind of stuff. So we are creating a mobile version of KMIT TV on Android. While we were doing this, we discovered that the standard Android OS, which is Linux based, doesn't really fulfill all the requirements that we are seeking to fulfill. So we said, let's create, so we have taken some kernel level development on Android. Of course, it also depends whether we can be able to incorporate that with Akash. I've started talking to Akash to see whether some of that could be incorporated, but I think they are not ready yet. But basically, what we are doing there is, what we want to come out with is a JNTU phone, which is an Android phone, essentially customized to JNTU syllabus, JNTU exam system, JNTU quiz system, all oriented towards. Now people are asking, why don't you take NPTEL syllabus and incorporate it? I am sure all of you are educators here, that's bullshit. It won't work, because our syllabus, the way we conduct our exams, the way we do things, the NPTEL, which is a program which is running, beautiful program, but it requires a lot of porting to make it Hyderabadized or JNTUized. So that's another effort which we are doing. So that's one Android initiative that we are doing in the space of mobile computing. Right now, KMIT TV, as I said, has 10,000 subscribers, but it's self-funded. It is my team which runs in the campus, which actually is building this. And we have had huge success. I mean, daily I see rising number of users, which means that we are fulfilling a need of the student community. The second initiative we are launching with Android. Most of the work we are focusing on Android as a front end, because we believe that I don't think iPhone is going to be affordable in the domestic environment, and also because Project Akash is becoming a very big success, and the idea is to make it a success. So the second initiative we are taking, I also run a NGO called Dyslexia Association of Andhra Pradesh. It's actually to enable learning disability children to basically learn. So we are designing a very exciting Android-based game for students with learning specific disabilities, because they have different needs, and maths, for example, fractions, the way it is taught to us who are sufficiently enabled has to be taught differently. And we are creating an Android-based application to make students exciting about it, feel excited about it, on purely learning disabilities. So this is being done in collaboration with the Dyslexia Association of Andhra Pradesh, because they understand how to teach, and we write the software. So it's a very cute looking application on a mobile phone which runs on Android, picks up these techniques. So that's the second initiative we are driving towards. The third initiative is basically, it's being, over the last 5 years, last 2 years actually, Google has been sponsoring a lot of our students as part of the Google Summer of Code. Some of you would know that. They give a scholarship of $5,000. Last year, we got about 6 scholarships from Google for $30,000 aggregate, basically to develop what is called as an open medical record system. So we are now, open medical record system is a health information system, very cheap, Java based, SOA based, but so far has a HTML front end, has a old front end. So what we are doing is taking that and converting again into an Android front end. So basically giving a mobile face to the Android background. So these are the initiatives. A lot of these initiatives all are self-funded. We have some funded projects in the area of e-learning from the NME ICT. We have 3 of those. And basically being a new institution, I think a process has to happen before the funding agencies open up to us. So we have a very, the way we have designed KMIT is to become more research oriented, practical research oriented, in the sense that we need to do something for our student audience, for our community. We also run a community radio which also has a Android manifestation. So we are very focused on appealing to the student community per se. So that's why we are coming out with this Dyslexia Association, the KMIT TV's mobile version, and so that is in a nutshell. So we were looking for, actually, I'm sorry I didn't get a presentation because I heard about this yesterday night. My colleague gave me the news, so I didn't have time, and I didn't know I had to speak, or there was an opportunity to speak. But this in a nutshell is what we are trying to do. So as a, I really appreciate this program because this is what is needed. You know, so far research has been paper publishing. I mean, let me be very vocal about it. And this is time that, you know, we woke up to the actual ground reality, and I must compliment the creators of this program, the designers of this program. This is what India needs, because when I look at US, papers come out from Indian colleges, Indian universities, but very little effective contribution to the society comes out in forms of products. Products, solutions, you call it whatever. And I believe that Android and its related cousins present a fantastic opportunity, and we are at that flux. I think educational institutions, if they come together, especially in the area of higher education, together we can do wonders. And I really applaud the group here to take this initiative and promote it. So we are looking for anybody, we want to make proposals. Sorry. Oh, our college overall has 100. We are only in communication and computer science. We do not have mechanical or civil. We are a computer science focused college. Our computer science branch is about 180 students. IT is 60, EC is 120, and EIE is 60. So we are essentially an electronics communication college. We want to remain like that. We are a small campus being in Narayanpura, heart of the city, 5-acre campus. So it's a small campus. Sorry. My intake, my professors are, my faculty strength is 100. Oh, the number of students is about 1,200, 1,400. Yeah. Over the 4 years. So because you start with 240 as per the AICT guidelines and go up. I am right now 1,400, 1,450, whatever. And about 108 faculty members, out of which 108 faculty members, out of which about 11 are PhDs. Most of the PhDs are in the space of computer science and electronics. We don't offer anything else. We are all focused on communication and computer science. We are building the faculty. We have about 20 faculty programs. But I'll be very honest here. I don't want to have a PhD just because AICT wants a PhD. I mean, let me be very clear. I want to pick PhDs in areas like e-learning, like learning this. I mean, the areas we have identified are a bunch, which is basically centered around mobile computing. I get a lot of resumes, people saying PhD, 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 and for reasons of AICT, I'm sure people here will agree, we just hire them. I don't want to do that. I want to be very focused on mobile computing, which we see as a very big opportunity. By the way, we also teach iPhone, iOS. We have it free on KMIT TV also. The Android operating system, the iPhone programming, we teach that free of cost on KMIT TV. there's a lot of appreciation for that from the student community also, because they otherwise have to pay a lot of money to go and learn Android programming. So we give it free on the Kmit TV. It's all available. So we just want to convert it into Android. So anybody looking for PG program 1, because we are allowed to start only one this year, MTech in computer science, plain vanilla computer science, not software engineering. I'm sorry? We are allowed to start only after we finish our 4 years, first one program, one at a time. So that's how we expect. So that's in a nutshell. I'm sure I'm very brief, but that's what it is. Yeah.